Srinivas sir, ready?
Yes, sir.
జెన్ను ఛార్జింగ్ అక్కర్లేదా దీనికి?
మేడం క్లోజ్. Srinivas sir, ఏమైంది?
Yes, sir, ready. So, good morning, friends. Today, we are going to discuss the main reading text of the second unit, The Dear Departed, one act play. So, this is a play written by William Stanley Horton. He's a British dramatist. Here, the playwright brings out the follies of British middle class society, but he treated the serious subject in a humorous, by giving a humorous touch to it. Now we'll see the characters from the play, The Dear Departed, one actor play, the characters in the play. There are two sisters, Emilia and Elizabeth, and Henry and Ben Jordan are their husbands. The first couple is Emilia and Henry Slater. The second couple is Ben Jordan and Elizabeth. Next one is Victoria Slater, a girl of 10, the daughter of Slaters. The last one is the central character, Abel Merriweather, father of Emilia and Elizabeth. Okay, now we'll see, these are the main characters from the play. I will give you an overview of what the playwright is intending to share with us with the help of this play. The playwrights want to tell us the mankind's never-ending greed for materialistic things. This is the main idea he wants to project through his play. He says the man is under the impression that wealth alone can bring long-lasting fulfillment for well-being, and caring the elderly is just a forgotten obligation, or they feel it as a burden. William Stanley Horton tries to mirror the flaws of the middle-class British society, particularly the moral degradation of values and how the people are driven by the greed and lust, and how the positive qualities like love and affection and kindness find no place in their lives. So this is the main point he wants to share with us. The friends, at this juncture, at this point, you may get a very genuine doubt. The playwright's main focus is about the degradation of moral values, and he's trying to say the relation between the human relations. He's talking about the human relations. Now you may get a doubt that why this play is placed under the theme wit and humor. I will help you to come to know about the answer to this question little later, not now. Just think of it. Moreover, the playwright portrays the people devoid of sentimental attachment with their loved ones. This is also projected in the play, but the theme of the play we will understand with the help of the dialogues, because as you know, this is a play which can be performed on the stage. When it is performed on the stage, it is easy for us to grasp the meaning or to understand the theme of the play with the help of the action action performed by the characters on the stage or the artists on the stage, and also with the help of the gestures and emotions and facial expressions conveyed through the characters. But perhaps this is not available. We are not using this advantage, because now the play is, we are just trying to interpret the play in print. Okay, in print, what is available? Only dialogues are available. So we have to understand the theme of the text only with the help of the dialogues. And what are the uh, evidences or clues provided by the playwright to interpret and understand the moods of the characters as well. So this is the overall what you call an idea that the playwright want to share with us. Now we will try to understand the text, so, with the help of the slides. The first slide is, once again, I will once again focus on the first slide, because the characters are very important. The central character, as I told you, is father's character. He is Abel Merriweather. He's an old man. He's a widower. He's well past 70 years of age. And he has two daughters. The elder one is Emilia. The younger one is Elizabeth. Emilia got married to Henry Slater, and Elizabeth got married to Ben Jordan. And for the first couple, for Slaters, they have a daughter, Victoria Slater, a girl of 10. Yes, when the curtain rises, Mrs. Slater is seen laying the table. This is the opening scene of the play. This scene gives us some details about the character Mrs. Slater. So for the sake of understanding, I will tell you whatever that is kept in brackets that shows the physical features of that characters and also the emotions and qualities of that particular character. Here, I will read out those features for the benefit of you. When the curtain rises, Mrs. Slater is seen laying the table. So laying the table means she is arranging things on the table. She is a vigorous, plump, red-faced, vulgar woman prepared to do any amount of straight talking to get her own way. She is in black. She goes to the window, opens it, and calls into the street. Now, look at the first dialogue, Mrs. Slater, that is Emilia. Again, there is a word in brackets that is sharply, Victoria, Victoria, do you hear? Come in, will you? Victoria, a precocious girl, often dressed in colors, enters. Mrs. Slater, I am amazed at you, Victoria. I really am. Be off now and change your dress before your Aunt Elizabeth and your Uncle Ben come. It would never do for them to find you in colors with grandfather lying dead upstairs. Yes, this is the opening scene. There are certain words in color, and moreover, they are numbered. The numbered words are there 5. First one is vigorous. Vigorous. She is a vigorous woman. Mrs. Slater is a vigorous, energetic, and strong woman. Plump. She is very fat and red-faced. Red-faced in the sense she is expressing anger. The expression of anger is evident on her face, and she is rather embarrassed. We don't know why she is embarrassed, and she is a vulgar woman. Vulgar in the means the bad mannered, uncouth, indecent, otherwise not refined. Women prepared to do any amount of straight talking to get her own way. So this is the quality depicted. all other descriptive words, vigorous, plump, red-faced, and vulgar, they talk about the physical features of the woman. But she is prepared to do any amount of straight talking to get her own way. This gives what you call this. This particularly gives her quality. She is in black means she's wearing black dress. Black dress. It is a custom to what you call to express the mourning for the dead father here. She said that grandfather is lying dead upstairs. Okay, now Victoria. Victoria is a precocious girl. The precocious means matured. Matured in the sense, here the girl is different from the elder characters here. The playwright will show the distinction between the girl and the elder characters, adults. In the coming sections of the play, this is very clearly understood, right? The next slide for you. Now, the Victoria is posing a question out of curiosity. They haven't been here for ages, for so many long years. They haven't been here. They never visited our house. Why they are coming? And this is the question posed by Victoria to her mother. They are coming to talk over poor grandfather's affairs. Your father sent them a telegram as soon as we found he was dead. A noise is heard. Henry Slater. Who is Henry Slater? Henry Slater is the husband of Emilia and is father of Victoria. And there are certain descriptive words that give the physical features of Henry Slater. His stooping means actually bent shoulders there. Heavy man. So means he has a lot of weight with a drooping mustache. Here in the picture you can see the drooping mustache. Here they are hanging down. So these are drooping mustache and wearing a black tailcoat, grey trousers, a black tie, and a bowler hat. So there is a hat on the head. This is bowler hat. So these are all the physical features of Henry Slater. So far, the playwright doesn't provide any qualities of Henry Slater, only physical features, details are provided. Now, coming to Henry Slater, again, he is expressing an element of doubt. I'm wondering if they will come at all. When you and Elizabeth quarreled, she said she would never set foot in your house again. Here, this particular statement from Henry Slater very clearly tells us both the sisters, Emilia and Elizabeth, they don't have good terms. Why they don't have good terms? Their sisters actually, they shared the blood of same father. Why they hate each other? Why there is enmity between them? That we'll come to know in the coming sections of the play. So that's why she has taken a oath not to visit the Slater's home again, that is set foot. And Mrs. Slater is saying, even though the Henry expressed an element of doubt there, Slater is very sure, Mrs. Slater is very sure she will come. Here she, in the sense, Elizabeth she will come fast enough. She'll come quickly, don't worry. Only to have her share of what our father left. Why she comes here? Not to mourn, not to pay final respects or tributes to the father, but to have her share from the father's property. So look at this, the dialogue from Mrs. Slater. This also indicates that both the sisters are equally smart here. She has a very thorough estimation of her younger sister's behavior. And Elizabeth also knows it. Means in what they are equals in terms of schemes and also playing tricks and displaying smartness. Okay. You know how hard she can be when she likes, where she gets it from, I can't tell. This is very interesting. These are very interesting remarks here. Kindly pay attention. Otherwise, you cannot reach the intention of the playwright here. The playwright is trying to give us here. The one sister is saying that she will definitely come, and also she's adding what she's adding. You know how hard she can be, means she's very unmanageable. Her attitude is very unmanageable when she likes. When she like any particular thing, you know, it is very difficult for us to convince her. Where she gets it in the sense here, the quality of this tough nature, this tough nature, from it I can't tell. So she's saying she has this quality, but I don't know how it has come. Here the meanings for the words there, glossary. We'll come to glossary little later. Friends, don't worry about the words here. There are so many idiomatic expressions, some words of lexical importance, and also some words of phrasal verbs. Okay, I will treat all these words in the next class, not now. In this first class, our primary focus, as I told you in the very beginning itself, we try to reach the heart of the playwright here. The playwright is trying to give certain suggestions actually. He is trying to make a mockery of all the follies of the middle class people of the British society. So to understand his feelings actually, his intentions, the only clues that are available for us is only the dialogues in print. As I said earlier, this is a play actually. The play has to be performed on the stage. But that is not possible now, right now. So we are only, the only availability for us is only the text in print. So what we get in a printed text will have only dialogues. These dialogues will tell us the theme. What is the theme here? The playwright is trying to tell us how bad the human relations are and how the people of that middle class British society behave and how the value systems, the morality in that particular class is coming down. So in fact, even though the playwright is concerned to the middle class British society, but this theme has got a universal appeal. This is evident. This is not confined to one particular time and one particular age. Okay, this is happening everywhere around the globe, and this is even suitable to the present day society also. In present day society, the degradation is still rampant actually. At the time of playwrights, it may be to a certain extent, but it has come to height now. So why the people are behaving in such a way is a very important point to ponder over, think over. Why people behave in such a way? Why there is a slide down or a decrease in the moral values? This is also a very important question. We have to think it over, give a serious thought to it. Are there any are there any issues related to what you call related to bringing down the moral values of one particular society, or if you consider this whole world as a family here, as I said, it is applicable. It is applicable to the present day society. It's, since it is a universal theme, and it has got the relevance to the present day situation also. That's why we have to think it over. The possible thing is the people are self-centered and they are selfish. They are behind the materialistic wealth. They believe that by acquiring wealth, they can lead a very successful, long-lasting life. That wealth itself, or wealth alone, can bring all sort of fulfillments. But the playwright is trying to suggest us it's not alone wealth. As human beings, we must have the faculty of humanity. But how this humanity is fast disappearing from the mankind is the is the point he's trying to mirror through this play. So he is trying this with the help of the characters that he has molded. Every character has a particular shade, and every character behaves in a particular way. With the help of their behavior and the way they behave with other characters, we'll come to decide whether a particular character is good or bad. I suppose now Henry's response, look at Henry's response. In the previous slide, Mrs. Slater is saying that I don't know how she gets this tough nature. Now Henry is saying it's in the family. No, all the members of your family are all same, but he takes a pause there. This is very purposefully done here. The next moment itself, he is trying to change the attention of his wife. Then immediately is diverting her attention. Look at the dialogue. Where are my slippers? He said in the beginning, it is, I suppose it's in the family. Means he's trying to say us, he is trying to say a particular thing. Actually, he wants to share with the audience here, but we don't know what stops him. That's why he takes a pause there, and also he's trying to divert the attention of his wife. Okay, this is very important here. Where are my slippers? Now Mrs. Slater is responding. They are in the kitchen. But you want a new pair? Those old ones are nearly worn out. They are not fit for use. Okay, nearly breaking down. You don't seem to realize what it's costing me to bear up like I am doing. My heart is fit to break when I see the little trifles that belong to my father lying around, and think he will never use them again. Briskly, here, you would better wear the slippers of my father now. It's lucky he had just got a new pair. Now, briskly, she's saying that you had better wear the slippers of my father's now. It's lucky he had just got a new pair. Now, Henry, look at Henry's response here. Very submissively, he's responding. The husband is responding. They will be very small for me, my dear. Now, if you understand, if you interpret these two dialogues here carefully, that gives the relation between the wife and husband. It also gives us the dominating quality of Mrs. Slater over her husband. And why the husband is so submissive means he's all helpless, he's bound to obey the instructions and orders of his wife, right? So that's why here to the first dialogue, I said, no, why he has taken a pause and why he is trying to uh, what you call divert her attention is out of fear. Actually, he's afraid of his wife. You can understand actually if you can interpret this the dialogue carefully, you will arrive at this. So these are all the clues that the playwright provides us to have an estimation, to have a thorough understanding of the dialogues and how they behave. Okay, this is nothing but characterization. What is characterization here? Characterization is the action. Of course, the action is not here. The action can be performed on the stage here, but the dialogues are here. From the dialogues, we can understand the emotions of the characters here, and with the help of the dialogues and the emotions conveyed, we can estimate whether a particular character is good or bad. From these two here, Henry and Mrs. Slater, Mr. and Mrs. Slater, who do you think is good and who is bad? Okay, and all these dialogues will help us. Now, this is also important for you. Now, they're nearly here, this one. You don't seem to realize what it is costing me to bear up like I am doing. No. What is the situation here? The situation itself is regrettable. This can be understood clearly. As a daughter, she has a pain because her father has left this world. So that's why she is busy making the celebrations for morning. Mourning, not morning, morning. So that's why she's busy. And what is Henry doing here? Maybe Henry is disturbing her attention by asking, where are my slippers? So that's why she's saying this. This is the meaning available at the surface level, but it has another deeper meaning actually. So this woman is known for her schemes, mischiefs actually. Even though she is showing, for the sake of showing, she is pretending that she is busy making the arrangements for the morning, but her intention is totally different. So undercurrent, this meaning is also available. This is very important to read these lines with a keen observation and attention. Otherwise, we don't get the inner meaning, what the playwright is really trying to suggest us or convey. So that's why this is very important. My heart is fit to break now. I am rather worried. So I am upset and worried. We can understand the reason for her being upset. That is understood. Why she is worried is very important. That give you a serious thought to it. When I see the trifles, means things of less importance here. What are the trifles here referred to actually? So this has got a reference to something. We'll know this. That belong to my father lying around, means they are nothing but, what are they? They are slippers. Briskly she's coming to the spot, means she's in a hurry. So she's in a hurry in making the arrangements for the morning or to do some other thing that we'll come to know in the coming sections of the play. You had better wear these slippers here. This is a suggestion from her, no? So because he's not going to use them because he passed away, he left this world. That's why you can freely use them. But husband is saying very humbly actually, In a submissive manner, he is saying that they will be very small for me. Now look at her response here. This also shows now the way this particular character behaves with her husband and her daughter and with her sister, with anybody in the play actually. Here, now she is responding to her husband's remarks there. They will stretch, won't they? You don't worry about them, even though they are not, what you call, the size is not good enough for you. Don't worry, they will stretch. I'm not going to have them waste it. This is very important. No? She has finished laying the table. The opening scene itself, this women is seen making some arrangements on the table. Now she has finished that act. She has finished laying the table. Henry, I have been thinking about that bureau. Bureau is a writing table with desks actually. There are some drawers to that to pull out and push in. And that bureau she's talking about, my father's, that's in his bedroom. Where is it? It is in upstairs, in the upstairs, in her father's room. Father in the sense, Abel Mary's room. Abel Mary's room. My father's, that's in his bedroom. You know, I always wanted to have it after he died. Now, if you go back to the previous slides, I told you, no, she's worried and she's in a hurry to make, to look into the arrangements of the morning here, but it is the surface, what you call surface level meaning that is available from the dialogues there. But at the deeper level, this has another connotation here. That connotation can be felt here. That meaning you can grasp here. No, I have been thinking about the bureau. How insensitive she is actually. So it is a regrettable situation. So the whole family is grief struck here. So okay. So there should be sadness and gloomy atmosphere, and they are supposed to spread the feelings of sorrow and all that. But she is sharp enough to implement her schemes. Means she's what you call, she's eyeing the bureau of her father. She wants to grab it, and she's saying that, you know, I always wanted to have it after he died. So that's why, okay, she is feeling that it's the right time. It's the right time to grab that thing, to take that thing into her possession. Okay, Henry, you might, you must arrange with Elizabeth when you are dividing things up. Again, this, look at this man. He is always actually very modest, actually very humble, and also submissive in nature. He's saying that, why can't you arrange this with Elizabeth? No, she is actually, she has a very clear estimation, a very clear um, understanding about her sister. Actually, she is unmanageable. It's very difficult to convince her. If she wants to have this bureau, you know, I cannot manage. So that's why it is very difficult for anybody to convince her. Now, Mrs. Slater is saying, Elizabeth is that sharp. She will see I'm after it, and we will drive a very hard bargain over it. This is very important here. It's very clearly saying that. At that level, we cannot understand the intention of the speaker, but it is very clearly brought out here with the help of this dialogue. We can understand that. Means, so both are equals in terms of schemes actually, okay, and in terms of outshining one with uh, outshining one, the other one with their tricks actually, okay, that way they are smart. Okay, there is no parallel for them actually. They are equals here in that sense. I'm after it, and we will drive a very hard bargain over it. Perhaps she has got her eye on the bureau as well. Henry is saying she has got her eye on the bureau as well. These two are very interesting remarks here. Now we'll see the meanings of some words actually here. Stretch, stretch is the word here. For stretch, they expand, then become large actually. The bureau is a table actually. It's a writing desk with drawers. Drawers means we can draw out and push and pull. That is, they have some, that is, they are drawers actually. Now, she will see, of course, this is not given here, but this is very important. She will see means she can understand, she can grasp. What she can grasp actually, Elizabeth, the sister can easily grasp, I am after it. I want to have that bureau. If she grasps it actually, if she knows it, it's very difficult for me to manage her. Then we'll have to have a hard bargain, drive a hard bargain here. This is an idiomatic expression. I told you in the very beginning of my class, actually, these words are important for us to know the meaning. But our main focus is only to reach the intention of the playwright. That's why our main focus is on reading. The words of lexical importance, phrasal verbs, and also idiomatic expressions, idioms, we will come to know in the coming classes actually. Here, I will just provide you the meaning. Drive a hard bargain. Work hard to negotiate agreements in one's own favor. Okay, here we have two sections here. One is English medium, the other is Telugu medium. I know that in my previous class, I disappointed all my Telugu medium friends actually, particularly the slow learners group. So that's why I use the mother tongue judiciously wherever necessary. Here, the intentions of the playwrights. Friends, the dramatist, ఈ నాటకాన్ని మన కోసం సృష్టించినటువంటి రచయిత, ఆయన ఏం భావాలు మనతో చెప్పాలనుకున్నారు? అవి ప్రధానంగా నాటకం కాబట్టి ఇది ఇట్స్ ఎ స్టేజ్ క్రాఫ్ట్. అంటే ఈ నాటకాన్ని మనం రంగస్థలం మీద ప్రదర్శిస్తే అక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి పాత్రధారుల యొక్క హావభావాలు, వారి యొక్క డైలాగ్స్, వారి యొక్క ఫేషియల్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్. Okay, give me just 5 minutes time. With the help of those facial expressions, we will come to know the intentions of those characters here. Okay, next slide. Yes. This one. Yes, friends. So the last 2 minutes here. So reading comprehension actually, in trying to reach the center of the text here, so far I have given a lot of explanation here. In examination point of view, under reading comprehension, section A of your paper 1, we have 7 questions actually. The first question is question number 1 to 7. The first part of it is 1 to 4 multiple choice questions ఉంటాయి. ఆ multiple choice questions ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో వీటిని you can treat them as home assignments for today's session because I'm running out of time. Okay, that's why తెలుగు మీడియం విద్యార్థులకి తర్వాత ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం విద్యార్థులందరికీ కూడా ఇది హోమ్ అసైన్మెంట్ కింద దీన్ని చూసుకోండి. మీరు చూస్ ది కరెక్ట్ ఆప్షన్స్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ ఆఫ్ the following questions here. The number of characters in the play that have roles to play on the stage, how many are they? you choose the correct option. The action in the play takes place, where is the action taking place? And the little trifles refer to, and I wouldn't care to. So of course, ఈ సెక్షన్కి ఇంకా రాలేదు. ఈ ఫోర్త్ క్వశ్చన్ అనేది ఇప్పుడు మన డిస్కషన్లో లేదు కాబట్టి మొదటి 3 ప్రశ్నలకి మీరు సమాధానాలు రాయండి. ఓకే, ఫర్ దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫ్రమ్ మై సైడ్ ఫర్ టుడే. థ్యాంక్ యూ టు ఆల్ అండ్ see in the next class, that is on 8th. Screen sharing now. Okay, sir, I have stopped sharing the screen now.